you have for lunch?
You had lunch, yeah.
You haven't had lunch yet?
No.
Since then, I have been able to do anything. This is my first time trying to do anything.
Were you on a farm before that?
Well, I had a stroke on the farm. I was having a farm really.
Nice to see you. Good luck.
Nice to see you. Good luck to you. Glad to talk to you.
Thank you. Let's see another classes. Have you been to school with us? Which work you do?
Youth officer in Florida.
What about you? Did you work any place before?
Yes, I was housewife.
You're a housewife? How did you happen to come here?
Come to this school? I went to employment office.
Yeah, you hadn't had any job before?
No, I was working just part-time at the grocery store.
What about you? How old are you?
I'm 18.
Did you finish school?
No,
How many years of school?
11.
And did you go right to the neighborhood you were from school?
Not exactly right. It is about 8 months and 9 months.
What about you?
It's small. I'll get it from the air. I'll get it from the ground one of these days. Kennedy, welcome to Greenville, and certainly glad you're with us.
Thank you very
much. Good morning, sir. Pat Dunn. Thank you. On the back. You wanted to go to the MDTA school first? Yes, Bill. Shall we go to MDTA? When we supplement this, on each classroom, we have different levels, say, between the front.
Have you ever been to school before? How many years?
Not bad.
Just helping the school? Is it helpful?
I would go along with that. You've had problems, but I don't think we can solve it the way we're going by trying to make subconscious of the fact that there are wards of the government.
No, I would think the wards. I would think that make it possible for all those children to. I don't think it's satisfactory that that child who's 9 years old doesn't go to school.
That's two right here.
I understand, but the fact is that that child's going to school. I mean, his brother is 8 years old. He's going to have a very difficult time in his life. My children are all going to school. But I'd like to see that child go to school, and I'd like to have more than
Yes, I would like to have more than that.
Therefore, I can't say, I don't think that's satisfactory. I'm not criticizing you or the state of Mississippi. I just don't think in the United States, I think we would have satisfactory with that kind of situation.
The thing that disturbs me is that you see the worst. Medium or somehow the best. I may ought to like this. I mean, like this, there's no answer to that, so I have no idea. Nancy, where's Nancy?
Yeah. Bread and what?
Hey, that's why I repeat.
Syrup and bread.
Yeah.
And what, did they have any lunch?
No, I get no lunch. I won't feed until it's evening.
You're
I
not gonna
think I ain't feeling it twice a day.
Down here in Ted, about 2 weeks. I wanted to meet you in Kansas. The highest place, highest part of the Democrats now. Senator, what do you make of the problem of poverty in this our poorest state?
Well, I think it's obviously as great a poverty as we've had in our country, and I think that considering we have a gross national product of some $700 billion, and that we spend $75 billion on armaments, weapons, that you would think that we spend almost $3 billion each year on dogs in the United States as American citizens, that we could be doing more for those who are poor, and particularly for our children who had nothing to do with being asking to be born into this world, but who don't have enough to eat and no school to go to and insufficient clothes, so that they're going to lead a very difficult, unhappy life through the rest of their existence. I think that's our responsibility, not just as citizens of the state of Mississippi, but our responsibility as American citizens. And while this condition continues to exist, it's a terrible reflection on our society, on all of us, no matter what part of the country we happen to live.
Senator, you've seen
have for lunch?
We had lunch, yeah.
You haven't had lunch yet?
No.
Since then, I haven't been able to do anything. This is my first time to find the roof on it.
Were you on a farm before that?
Well, after I had a stroke on the farm, I just had a new farm ready.
Nice to see you. Good luck.
Nice to see you. Good luck to you. Glad to talk to you.
Thank you.
Let's see another class.
Have you been to school at all? Who sent you here?
The Youth Opportunity Center.
What about you? Did you work any place before?
Yes, I was a housewife.
You're a housewife? How did you have to come here?
Come to this school?
Yeah.
I'm at the employment office.
Yeah, you hadn't had any job before?
No, I was working just part-time at the grocery store.
What about you? How old are you?
I'm 18.
Did you finish school?
No,
How many years of school?
11.
And did you go right in the neighborhood you were from school?
Not exactly right. It is about 8 months and 9 months.
What about you?
Small, probably it's in the air. I guess from the down when they say
advertised on my radio and TV, and I went downtown, talked with the hospital down there in the school.
But you had a job at the time?
Yes.
What about you? You came here licensed here? You didn't have any employment in between?
I worked at the hospital during the summer.
You schooled here?
It was during the summer after I finished school.
Where were you working?
Back in Greenville.
Doing what kind of work? How long you been here? Who sent you here?
Well, I was talking to Mr. Lee about business cards and asked me to come in.
What about you?
My husband died.
What about you?
When I was 7 years, I came from the phone, so.
Nice to see all of you. What were you doing prior to that?
Well, I worked at the short order.
What?
I worked at the short order.
How did you have to come here?
Well, I wanted to take training to better my condition, and I decided to come here.
Give me your Walter. Hey, Walter. Vocational rehabilitation. How do you enjoy it?
I like it.
How long? Oh, yeah. How long have you
Yeah, somebody got it. Yeah, right. We did a check here recently, a follow-up on our students. We found that 55 now working. Well, they're all employed. We go to the people for the undereducated Quite unfortunately, very little at this point.
What is the advantage?
Well, we're looking at several. One thing is we want to teach people to do basic reading so they can read and write at a higher decent level anyway. We are moving now into an employment readiness program. That's what this particular group will be doing in the next 3 months. It's combination education and employment readiness. We're trying to bridge the gap between the farm habit patterns, the farm work experience, and get them prepared for industrial type work. So the farmer can just play you heard in your committee meetings yesterday, tremendous unemployment rate, the exodus from the farm into the cities, 15 months out of the year in that particular bill. They were not sure in the normal labor department.
Take what percentage of
I would say actually probably more like 90 or 95% are farm-oriented or have earned the principal income from farm labor. But 74 people out of the class were rural, and 40-something at the beginning were urban.
Do you think you feel the course is helpful, what you're doing now? Yeah. In what way?
Well, I would say really, I learned a lot more than I know before. You know anything back in the day. I was few things you can't go too much. See, I was trying, you know. But now I'm learning over here. And it's just different.
What were you doing before you came here? Did you live on a farm or?
No, sir, I was here in town.
Do you have a family?
Yes, sir.
Any children? How many children?
4.
How long since you...
I had a little light stroke. Well, no light stroke. I had a stroke.
When I was young,
For how many years?
I got up to about second grade.
Second grade? What were you doing prior to the time you came here?
I wasn't doing anything. I got hurt.
Have you ever had a job?
Yes, sir.
How long ago?
About 15 months ago.
What doing what kind of thing?
Looking at the oil mill, running a seed dump, dumping trucks to bring the seeds in.
How much were you getting paid for that?
Getting $94 a week in the fall and 45 in the summertime.
That must be made by Congress.
What major change would you like to see here in Mississippi in the operation of the poverty program?
Well, I think that it's not just a question of the poverty program. I think it's all federal agencies and departments who have responsibility here. I think that there has to be a greater personal interest and effort by the officials who are charged with the responsibility for the program. Some of these programs are worthwhile, and their purpose and the intent is correct, but I'm not sure that they've been implemented in the best possible way. So I think that the poverty program, I think a good deal of effort by, conscientious effort by a number of them, and I suppose like every other program that can be improved. You're the oldest one? He's the oldest.
He was unhappy a minute ago.
Nice boots.
Well, these people right here, I could own their own homes, if you are on property or
There goes what happens if you don't have a job.
When anybody wants a job can get it.
Can they?
Yes. No problems with that. If anybody's hungry, they can get it. Get food. It may not be the type of food that we would all enjoy, but nevertheless they would get it.
Well, I've seen across the country people who can't get jobs. I don't know whether it's true. We had some testimony from the Employment Bureau of the state of Mississippi that said that a lot of people didn't have enough education or training to obtain employment.
I think,
therefore they wouldn't have the money to
I think
qualify. Therefore, I think
basically most of our colored people, even though they're very poor, some of them, have a lot of pride. They don't like to go and beg for a handout, and they'll stuff around and get a few dollars to buy these food things. And I think it gives them something to live for rather than just say, I become a ward of the government. And that's the thing that disturbs us here. Disturbs the people of this community. We want to help, and we want to say that nobody goes hungry. And I have a standing offer for my paper that anybody that's hungry, I put food on the table. Well, here I introduce you over here. I live with this every day.
It's not very satisfactory.
Okay, go. There you go.